Alrighty, good morning. Good morning. 7:40 in the morning, 7:50 in the morning. Already loaded up with all of our landscape shit, 7:49. And I gotta be honest, this landscape is in the way today. However, it is our responsibility, our obligation, and a property that we've been doing for over 2 years, so we got to do it. Damon, do me a favor. That front zero turn, hit one of them arms out.
You got both the keys?
Yeah. I just got a funny feeling about today, and man, I hate funny feelings. God, I hate funny feelings. So, where do we begin? We've got 2 units from yesterday left over that need to be completed today. That's going to certainly eat into my money. And to share more about my money, Monday, my profits going into Monday evening were $430. But obviously that was going to change because we still had to finish the unit Tuesday morning left over from Monday. That was the color change on the trim. By the time that unit got done, I estimated that I had 5 people in there because no other units were ready. 3 hours, an additional 15 hours at $18 an hour, an additional $270 spent on that unit. My profits went from $430 to $160 for the day. Now, to also mention, I'm $6,600 in the hole with almost that amount invoiced. And that includes all labor so far and materials, paint sprayers, all that. Everything I'm invested is about $6,600, a little bit more than that. And I've invoiced thus far, even including the couple of units that we've done this week, I'm at like 64, 6,300, somewhere right around there. So I'm quickly catching up to what I'm in the hole for. However, I'm still not making money, and we still got these growing pains, and I'm trying to address all of this very quickly. Tuesday, my profits Tuesday were $630. It's going to take us at least 3 hours to get done with the color change unit left over from yesterday, which is fully to be expected because that's our first full color change. And also the unit that Damon and his dude were doing yesterday, that there's still a little bit of work to do in there, and I'm not happy with the way that that unit came out. That is costing me. So after catching up from the work left over from yesterday, my profits will probably be about $300 from yesterday. Today we've got 2 new units going. I don't know nothing about these units, plus landscape. And today is the day where I need to see some major improvement from people who are on my, I said chopping block yesterday, but I want to reword that because I think that sounds a little too harsh. And what I really want to call it is on my radar. And yesterday when I mentioned my radar, I mentioned Dave, I mentioned Skater Dude, and I mentioned Damon's dude. Well, I've decided after thinking about it to take Skater Dude off of the radar, because you know what, in the 2.5 weeks that we've been doing this business, he's been there every single day. He has been giving me his all. He does everything that I ask him to do. He's just not very fast, but I know I'm getting the most that he has to offer. So I take that into super consideration. Rob had said something to me yesterday. He said, you know, loyalty goes a long ways. I said, it does, but it's not everything. It ain't everything. Work ethic is just as important. Work ethic over experience, I even am willing to say. So, hopefully we'll get some improvement today. God, I hope today's a good day. I'm already having a funny feeling about this day. And I hate when I got funny feelings. We're gonna maintain the best way that we know how. I reached out to the young lady, Lauren. She's on her way. Lauren is the top prospect out of everybody. She certainly is. So if I'm gonna have people running crews, I'd like that to be Damon, and I'd like it to be the girl, Lauren. And when me and Damon got to go do this landscape today and take Skater Dude with us, I'm leaving Lauren in charge of this unit that they're doing, the color change unit. I also have to get the unit from yesterday finished But before I even get that unit from yesterday finished, I'm gonna put some other people, hopefully, on the unit that we have for today, one of the units for today. Because I'm not gonna let them sit in there and lollygag on that unit that needs to be completed. Matter of fact, I'll probably go into the unit that needs to be completed, get that done so I can really gauge what type of work was being done in there. You always gotta be checking behind. Always gotta be checking behind. I want everybody to work out. Will everybody work out? There ain't no doubt in my mind that they won't. But I want it to be known that I'm trying to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I'm not just shit canning people. I'm letting them know, hey, look, you know, we got to do better. We got to do more. And if we can't do that, or we're not willing to do that, well, then the next step is, look, you know, we need to have a conversation about what your pay is, because I am paying way too much. And in not all cases am I getting my money's worth. Some may argue and say, well, Joe, you're not paying enough. You should be paying more. It's not that type of party. Not here. Not here. Not in this area. Okay? $18 an hour. Super fair. Cash money at that too. Super fair. If I had a dude who could come in and bust out units by himself, take a day to get a unit done, whatever the case may be, I'd give that dude $25 an hour. If I had somebody that I could legit count on to get shit done, the game plan is going to be, I'm going to be continuously always looking for better people, or trying to make the people that I have better, and hoping that they do become that. But it's Wednesday morning. It's 7:56 in the morning. We're getting the show on the road, and I need to get in contact with people and see who's going to be available, and get with you guys in a little bit. Pray for me today, because I got a feeling it's going to be one of them days.
Y'all should be praying for me.
Definitely pray for Damon, because Damon's about to get it right now. Damn, stinks in here. Knock, knock. All right, let me get some light. Give me light on this wall right here, Damon. All right, so this is unit 3 from yesterday. Didn't get completed, but it was pretty close. Damon was in here working on this by himself after everybody left.
You want it closer? Yeah, I see that shit at the top.
I don't see that shit at the top now.
Let me get the light closer.
I mean, what I'm seeing right there looks like a patch. I mean, it's definitely a patch job, so I ain't gonna...
Some of it, and he did tell me last night too, he's like, yo, I'm putting it on heavy. He was all like, was it dry? I said, I'm sure it was. He was like, all right.
All right, I'm good with that. So my gripe that I had yesterday was this area, and this area actually looks good.
But if you look at it from right here, I can see something at the top.
Yeah, right there.
No, it does all right. I mean, okay.
Let me see what you're saying. No, you just fucking tripping this morning. All right, but I do see it up here though. I got one little spot right there that I'm looking at, and I don't even know what that is. That actually looks like some bad sheetrock work or something.
There's a lot of it.
We got that spider cracking going on right there. Let me look at this far wall. See, the lighting is so bad in here, but that wall looks good. All right, so Damon,
Yes, sir.
come here. So we killed these spots yesterday, and I seen that you were trying to paint them. How much of that did you get painted, if anything?
None of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have him.
Ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even see that, to be honest with you.
All right, I do want that hit with some white.
But this right here, you gotta take care of this too. It is not him. It was already there. But it's still running. As soon as he sprayed it yesterday, he was like, damn, I gotta run. And home dude Rob hit it and it wouldn't go nowhere. So I got up there and it was hard. I see you want to hit that now?
No, don't worry about it. Hey, what's going on?
Where y'all at the other side? 'Cause I just pulled into the front.
Just wait where you're at right now, and I'll just give me a couple minutes. I'll let you know whether to stay here or go there.
All right.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, bye. All right, so again, I mean, I'm not tripping on any of this, and if you're saying that that was a run from before, I mean, there's nothing he's gonna be able to do with that.
Well,
So
yeah, I just didn't know.
I would just leave that. I mean, it is what it is. But this unit doesn't look bad, so I'm actually okay with this. As I'm doing my walkthrough, what I was seeing yesterday could have been wet paint.
Let me get right so I can start working on it.
What do we got going on right here? We do got, is this semi-gloss?
Yeah, on the inside.
So I got some hits right there. I want that touched up a little bit better than that. But this actually looks a lot better than what I was expecting it to look like, because yesterday when I came in here, it must have just been wet paint, or maybe it was shadows, but up here it certainly looks rough. Front door looks good. Good job on that, Damon. Yeah, this unit looks pretty fucking good. Pretty good. Let's get the light into the back room and see, because that back room had a repair that needed to be done.
I got you.
And all of our shit we just took out of the truck. And we're riding around with all the landscape. Don't be nicking these walls. You already painted the bathroom? Bathroom's good. There's a big old handprint right there that's still right there. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. That looks like shit.
What? Yeah, it's still around the vent.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It kept on separating. It's going to have to be primed.
Maybe it's got silicone around it?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's acting like. It's separating.
What we got going on down here? We got paint on the floor. I want to get that cleaned up. And I'm nitpicking, but paint on floors, I got to think. I mean, obviously we can't have that. All right, so we had an issue right here in this room, right there. This needs to be figured out. I think I'm gonna put some 5-minute mud right there, scrape that out real quick, put some 5-minute mud on that, and just call that a day. I'll have Milton do that. Little nick right here needs to be addressed. Closet looks good. All right, I'm more satisfied with this unit than I originally thought that I would be. Good job. That was beyond their control, but we didn't have the mud with us at the time. All right, cool. Shout out to Damon down there scrubbing. That's what we do. I'll do it too. All right.
You want to get the mud?
Yeah, I'll go get the mud real quick. Knock, knock. All right, so here's unit 1 for today. We got a decent little 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This unit is in really good condition, but definitely just needs to be repainted. So, got marks. We got holes in the wall. TV mount looks like. Nothing major. Front door is kind of dirty. Smudged up right here, nothing too crazy, but looking good. So I'm gonna grab a drywall mud real quick. They're gonna need that. And chances of having a mud knife are slim to freaking none. Having the right mud knife, slim to freaking none. Okay, there's that. Okay, 9:09 in the morning, Damon and I, we are on our way to go do landscape. Now I wanted to have a third wheel with us to make it even faster, but unfortunately we can't do that because we did have an audible get called on us first thing this morning. So, first thing this morning we wore, damn, that's a pretty ass truck. Looks like the truck that I was gonna buy at first. All right, so first thing this morning, young lady Lauren would hit me up, say, hey, I'm here, but I gotta go. She had her ride, was going to a job interview. She had to go there because of, like, I don't really necessarily know what the hell the situation was. Something about somebody had to go to a job interview. Maybe she had to take them there or something. So I actually texted her and I was like, hey, no big deal, but please come back. Please, I'm begging you to come back. I haven't even told you yet that I want to make you like a crew leader. Well, I didn't tell her that last part, but I do hope she comes back. But not having her really kind of sets me back, but not too big of a deal. We were able to work around it. We do have everybody else. So I've got Dave with Damon's dude, who I had a talk with this morning. You know, constructive criticism, I guess, is the best way to label these conversations that I'm having with people. I'm not trying to, you know, bitch. If I've got issues, I'm going to address those issues. And I told him straight up, I said, look, you know, this is Damon's guy. I said, yesterday in the second unit, I come in there and I saw a bunch of gaps. I said, yesterday I went into the second unit that y'all guys did, which was the third unit in total. I saw gaps too, but this morning those gaps are gone. So maybe the first gaps would have went away, but if I saw them, you know, who knows? God, look at that thing, man. Same year as my truck. Nice ass truck, all blacked out.
What is that, 350?
I have no idea. It's at least a 250 Lariat. It's nice. But anyways, good conversations that I had with everybody. So I've got Dave with Damon's dude. They're taking care of that first unit, going to the second. They're taking care of that first unit from yesterday, going to the first. They're taking care of the last unit from yesterday. They're doing that first. And then they're going to be going to the first unit for today, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, to get working on that. I've got Brandon with Rob. And I told Brandon this morning, I said, look, you know, I'm talking with everybody, and I think I see that you're giving me the very best that you have to give, and I just want to let you know that I appreciate that. You've been with me for 2.5 weeks, and you haven't missed a beat, you haven't missed a day, so thank you. And that was it. No need to say, hey, you know, I need more out of you, which of course you always want more. You always want things to go faster, but you have to come to reality and realize, you know, shit does take time. Shit's not just gonna happen at the snap of a finger, even no matter how you shake it, no matter how many people you have in there. Sometimes too many people in an apartment for sure is gonna be just a clusterfuck. So good talks with everybody around the board. Damon and Rob are finishing up that color change unit, are gonna work to get that finalized, and there's really not a lot to be done in that unit. If we can get that unit knocked out in about 2-3 hours, we can move on to the other 2 units that we have for today, which one of those units should be almost done by the time the color change unit is done. And then knock out that last unit and be done, and got the landscape done. Might have the possibility of having somewhat of an early day today, or at least a reasonable hour, 4 o'clock, somewhere around there. I'd sure love to be able to get off at 4 and do some other things that I need to get done. We'll just have to wait and see. But right now it's Damon and I on our way out to the landscape. Dave and Milton at 1 unit, Brandon and Rob at another, and hopefully the young lady Lauren, she'll be right back. And if she is, that color change unit's gonna be done even faster, because she is, you know, top dog painter that I got right now outside of me and Damon. So let's go knock out landscape. All right, 11:43 in the morning, and we're done with landscape. Went out there and busted that out, and that shit was tall as hell, at least a foot tall. Both mowers were probably struggling on that shit, but we didn't get out there till after 9:30, well after 9:30, about 9:40, somewhere around there, and we're out of there by, well, 11:40, a little bit before that. So good 2 hours out there, and we had to move some sticks, some limb debris, nothing major. Ain't even gonna charge them any extra for that, because we just left it out there and they were okay with that. I did talk with them while out there. I said, hey, look, you know, I started a new business, so I'm super busy, and I said I'll be here next week for some little projects that they got going on, and they were okay with that. And I said, look, you know, this grass is tall as shit, we're cutting it once a week. I said, you know, we could do it every 4 days, and they were like, oh, no. And I mean, that would just be quite a bit of money for them to be spending getting the grass cut. So they're fine with the fact that the grass is a foot tall when we're cutting it. I did want to extend the invitation, let them know, you know, we'll do whatever they want us to do, and they're happy with what we're doing right now. So good deal. I didn't really want to cut it every 4 days, but you know, if we would have had to, we would have figured it out. So I just got the second unit for today. Got no idea what that unit is. Got no idea how Dave and Damon's dude are doing. Talked with them earlier, and they seem to be doing pretty well. And I got no idea how Brandon and Rob are doing. But I'm getting ready to take Damon over there, drop him off, let him finish up everything over there, because they should be almost done. There's really no reason why they shouldn't be almost done. There really wasn't that much left to do up in there. So we're rocking and rolling. Side note, the woman Lauren, I don't know what's up with her. She had to leave and go do something earlier. She said she was going to be back. She even texted me a little while ago and said, hey, look, you know, it's taking a little bit longer, but I am coming back. And I said, okay, thank you. And that was it. So I'm hoping we get at least a half a day with her, or if we don't, I think we can manage without her today. Tomorrow, we ain't going to be able to do that because we got 4 units going tomorrow. And we're going to need all hands on deck, that's for damn sure. But the landscape's squared away, so I'm happy to know that that's done. And we got 2 units rocking and rolling, including leftovers from yesterday, which I really need. I need that done. After labor today, I probably won't even see a profit. These other units don't even really allow me to see much of a profit. I might. It depends on what this other unit looks like, and I hate the fact that we got no idea, and we probably ain't gonna have no idea until right before we're about to go up into it. So cross the bridges when we get to those bridges, but right now we're gonna go back over to the color change, see what's going on over there, and hopefully them guys are about done. Damon, what do you think? Are they done?
I hope so.
They're right. There wasn't shit left to do in that unit for real. So 2 hours is probably too long.
I'm sure it'll be a little bit.
Yeah, well, we'll see. All right, let's get where we're going and see what we see. All right, walking through the second unit for today. The first unit for today is almost done. And the color change from yesterday is still not done, and it's 134. And, you know, it's Brandon, my skater dude. It's the dude Rob, who, you know, don't know much. And then I put Damon over there after landscape for about an hour. And there really just isn't much that needs to be done. And the fact that it's still not done yet is just killing me. Oh my God, it is. It's really pissing me off, because now we're really eating into what little money, you know, I hope to be making. And that just sucks. But anyways, here we are, the second unit for today. And this fucking thing is massive, man. Big ass living room, big ass den. This is certainly a $450 unit, and it's just a 2-bedroom. So here's bedroom number 1. I thought it had its own bathroom, and it kind of does, but the bathroom Jack and Jill's into the hallway. It does have a full bath. That's pretty cool. And then you got this other bedroom back here with a bathroom as well. Yeah. So, I'm gonna drop some paint off here. This unit's probably gonna take a little bit of time. All right, anyways, hopefully, ugh. Hopefully we'll be able to get this done. It's freaking been raining and pouring. Oh geez, man, today just turned bad. All right, it's 3:41 in the afternoon, and the color change unit is finally done. Man, this took a lot longer than I wanted this to take. So I had Brandon, Rob, and Damon on this at the very ass end. And it still took damn near 2 days to get this done. This cost me. But it looks good, you know. But at what cost, right? All right, we're waiting for the rain to subside, and I'll get with you in a little bit. It ain't that late. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4:14 in the afternoon. I just sent everybody up out of here. We just had a nice little team meeting, and you know, the color change unit, obviously that took a lot longer than I wanted that to take. And to be fair, you know, I had my skater dude and Rob in that unit for the majority of the morning, feeling like they were going to be able to bust that out. There wasn't a whole hell of a lot that was left to that, and of course that took way longer than expected. And then I put Damon over there right at about 11 o'clock, and the thing still took till what, 3:47, somewhere around there, to get it completely done. But it's done. Then I had Dave and Damon's dude over on a unit, and they got it done. They got it done by about 2:30, 3 o'clock-ish. So here we are over at this unit. Oh, and one other thing that pissed me off, I go over to the color change unit and there's literally human fucking fecal matter stuck to the back of the toilet. Somebody shitted up the whole toilet. Didn't even bother clean it up. So guess who had to get in there and clean it up? I did. I'm cleaning grown man shit up. And I'm not happy about that. But that's what it is. So I had a little team powwow today and I said, look, you know, because I wanted to start charging by the unit or paying per unit for these guys. And I couldn't get to that because I couldn't have people doing units by themselves. Well, fuck all that. It changes tomorrow, especially considering we got 4 units going tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to have Damon's dude and Dave take a unit and they're getting $120 each. Get it done however long it takes you to get it done. Then I'm going to have Brandon and the girl Lauren take a unit. Get it done however long it takes you to get it done. And me and Damon are going to go take the color change unit with the guy, Rob, who just came home. And we're going to bust that fucking thing out. And I'm going to make some fucking money. I'm tired of not making any money, really. I really am. I'm wondering how much paint I got all over myself. All right, it's about 6 o'clock in the evening, and I've already done this back room. Sprayed all this. I'm gonna have to hit that spot up there again for sure. There's some kill spots, some spots that we had to prime. They're gonna dry a little bit slower than the other spots. I got this interesting little spot right here. Get out the light. Now, you're probably not gonna be able to see that too well. Don't know what's going on there. We'll figure that out. Sprayed the closet. At least I thought I sprayed it. Looks like I'm gonna need to come back in here and hit that a little bit more. But for the most part, the closet looks pretty good. My sprayer is spitting because these guys have had my sprayer hooked up to paint all day long. I asked them to clean it out. They didn't do that, but nothing new, right? And I've sprayed all through here. So here is the living room. That's all sprayed. Well, that wall, up around, all this, all that. Just finished that wall right there. And I only got this wall left. The hallway and that bedroom right there for flat. So I'm gonna bust all of this shit out. Oh, and the closet in here too. I'll bust all of this out. There's my other damn drops. I was wondering where they went to. And once I get done with the flat, it's gonna be a wrap for me tonight. It'll probably be almost 7 o'clock. And yeah, I'll get up out of here. But I'm tracking pretty good on this. I'm about 3 hours by the time I get done with spraying the whole unit. So if I had another person, if it was 2 people up in this unit, you know, that other person could be doing bathrooms and kitchens and have the bathrooms and kitchens probably about done by the time I get done spraying, and I could jump right into trim. Yeah, I know I'm breathing in plenty of paint. No respirator at all. So, you know, 4 or 5 hours, I say 5 hours for a unit like this is seeming pretty fitting. And this is a bad unit. I would even say 6 hours, you know, just an hour for prepping. I probably spent 30 minutes coming in here prepping earlier today when I did so. And there was a lot to do. Had to scrape off this nasty shit from the ceiling right here, repatch it. Needs to be sanded and killed, but you know, anywho, it's very doable to bust these units out in you know, 5-6 hours. I can see that being the case. If I was fresh and not dragging ass, I'd probably be even further than I am right now, but I feel like I'm not too bad considering I'm just doing this by myself. I'm cleaning my shields as I go. Got my brush with me for any splatter or anything I need to hit with the brush real quick, or cleaning my shields off is actually what I'm using my brush for. But Anyways, let me finish this up. Like to put that paint on pretty heavy. So, plus side of spraying is it's a little bit faster. One of the many downsides of spraying is you're able to throw a lot of paint on the wall. Hence, a lot of paint is going to take a lot longer to dry. Wonder what all my other guys are doing right now. Probably eating dinner, spending time with their family. But this is what you got to do when you want to see something succeed. It is definitely not always glamorous playing boss, playing owner. Because you're going to find yourself a lot of times working a lot harder than guys have got. And that's just a part of doing business.